So your next act is called Markus Birdman. I love him, you're going to love him. We're going to welcome him to the stage in the manner to which we have become accustomed. So, on the count of 3, stamp those feet, clap those hands, whoop, cheer, 1, 2, 3. Hello? Hiya. It's Justin. It's not fucking about. Good to see you, all right? I'll start with a joke. I have a daughter. When she was about 5, I was in the bath. And are there any parents in? Yeah. You know, it's like kids got no barriers. So she waltzes in, points between my legs, says, "Daddy, what's that?" Bad situation for a man to be in, because you know whatever it is you say, she's going to go straight back to her school, tell her friends. They're going to tell her teachers, tell her parents. Everybody's going to know exactly what it was that her dad said. So I thought about this very carefully. I said, "That is massive." Good. And we're off. Here we go. Good, we're in safe hands. Here we go. There we go. Nice to be here. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. When we British people say cheers, what we mean by that is on your marks. Get set, fucking go. #1 binge drinkers in the world. Isn't it? Makes you proud, doesn't it? Makes you proud. Not true, though. Apparently the Germans drink more than us. Presumably to forget. Oh, too soon, was it? What have I done? Have I misjudged the Nazis here on Merseyside? Is it? Yeah. The thing, we're happy to embrace our alcoholism. You walk out here at the end of the evening, you'll see someone staggering down Hardman Street with a traffic cone on their head. And let's be honest, nobody's batting a fucking eyelid, are they? All seen that? Uniform of a drunk, shirt off, bloody knuckles, covered in vomit, traffic cone, right? Now, if you're not British, you might be forgiven for thinking, what the fucking hell's that? Not us. We'll be thinking, there's a woman. Having a fucking good night. Go about your business, madam. Safe trip home. Watch the pram on the steps. Safe trip home. Gorgeous to be in Liverpool. Love Liverpool. I used to live in Liverpool, and I'm from Essex, down. We get a bit of a bad rap, I've got to be honest with you. Unfair. This is the friendliest place I've ever been. Friendliest city. It's the only place I've ever lived where I've known my neighbours. True story. Possibly because they fucking burgled me. Honestly, when I said come round, I meant when I was fucking in. I'm honestly not bullshitting. That was a true story. And I lived off the Shield Road. It's a bit dodgy. Yeah. There you go. There we go. Where you got and you got this is the two. And I had the burglars on one side. On the other side, I had a prostitute. Right. Now I could tell she was a prostitute by the fact that she wanked me off for £4. Now nice to see you again. Now Sorry about that. I've still got your dream catcher. So it's difficult to get that out. Yeah, so we got bullshit. I'm sorry. It's nice to be here. Yes, I love it. Who's got kids? I asked at the beginning, who's got kids? Yeah, kids are the biggest source of joy you will ever have. Comma. The trouble is, they do tend to fucking ruin every other source of joy. No, my daughter's 18. I don't know where the time went. I don't know when. And this is the thing. And I hear other parents, and you know this if you're a parent yourself, you've heard this yourself. You hear other parents say stuff like, "I'd take a bullet for my child." Would you? I'd take a bullet for my child, put it in a gun, and shoot her in the face. She's a monster. Yeah, no. Not a monster, it's just a teenager, right? I don't know if does anybody know any teenage girls? Relax. It's not a sting operation. I haven't gathered you here to weed out the paedophiles of the Merseyside area. Let's be honest, we'd be here all fucking month. I think my daughter's one of them girls, and you've got them here, and I've seen them in Liverpool. She wears tons of makeup. You know what I mean? She makes RuPaul look like a trucker. And then she had proper Essex as well. This is the thing. Like I've got a slight Essex accent, but not a strong one. But my daughter, born and raised in Southend, sounds like a fucking scaffolder. So genuinely, she intimidates me. I'll be like, tidy room, darling. Tidy it you fucking self. You twat. Have you got any homework to do, darling? You've been a bit naughty there. Jog on. She sounds like a scaffolder. Sings like an angel. Professional singing career. She's been in bands, choirs, musicals. A few years ago, she was in the musical Oliver. She played Nancy's best friend. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you do not know fatherly pride to have seen your then 13-year-old daughter play a London prostitute. And absolutely nail it. Consider yourself terrified. Single dad as well. I had to face a lot of things. It was weird things, right? And I'll give you an example of this. When she was about 12, 13, I had to buy my daughter her first bra. Now, this is the thing. And there are fathers in here, there are would-be fathers in here, younger than me. Take this piece of advice, gentlemen, and I say this with no patronising intent. Even when you find yourself buying your daughter her first bra, take her with you. Seems pretty obvious, doesn't it, now? Good on it. She, there's the thing, and I mentioned I don't have a strong Essex accent, my daughter, and accents change. Up here, it's mad. Like, the accents go all over the place, and you have to go 20 miles, 10 miles down the road from here. Accents change all over the place. I'll give an example for this, right? So I'm from Essex, but my mum is from the West Country. And she's got a completely different accent. She's got that kind of, all right, my lover kind of accent. I mean, all right, my flower, educated woman, went to Cambridge. Still sounds like a turnip-worshipping medieval peasant. You know? Great accent on a greengrocer, not so good on a gynecologist. You know? Hop up here, we'll have a look at your vagina. Yeah. I like an Irish accent. Any Irish people in? Yeah, I love an Irish accent. Beautiful, sexy, in a slightly frightening way. Innit? Come over here and get the fucking dick sucked off of you. Father O'Dougal, you silver-tongued devil. Good. Who's under 30? Can I ask who's under 30? I find you intolerable, if I'm honest with me. I'm jealous as well. Just a lot of brilliant things about being under 30. Stuff works. And physically. Mentally, you're all over the shop. And it's not criticism, it's maths. You haven't had the years on the planet to fully work out what you feel about stuff. And I think when you're older, right, a bit more comfortable in your own skin. I'm not better than you, I'm not suggesting that for 1 second. I've just learned to promote what's good about myself. All the bad stuff, the bigotry, the intolerance, the prejudice. I'm sweeping that under the fucking carpet. Not too far, I'll need you again in my 60s. Now, more porn. I was going very quiet now, isn't it? Oh, Paul, and again, it's not criticism. I'm not criticising. It's not better or worse. It's smartphones giving you access to very hardcore pornography, which there wasn't. People were quite disparaging about that, you know, and now there's porn everywhere, right? And I think it's just changing your sexual behaviour, you lot. You're all choking and slapping and deep-throating each other, aren't you? And yet massively offended by fucking everything. Woe betide me, I get the wrong gender pronoun every once in a while. You can't say that anymore, old man. Stop oppressing me. Now come over here and throttle bum me. What? Hardcore pornography as well. It wasn't like that when I was young. There wasn't hardcore pornography. It was more genteel. Readers' wives. Playboy. If you're of a certain generation of it, you probably know what I'm talking about, you brothers here, right? Do you know what I mean? More genteel pornography. And I know why, because we had to go out into the public fucking realm and buy it. You young men are all fucking downloading arserecord.com, aren't you? Upstairs in your bedroom because you don't have to face the fucking music. There's one thing to admit to yourself you wish to crack one off to Arse Wrecker. It's another thing entirely to admit it to the 78-year-old Indian woman who is working the newsagent counter. You were trying to be a ghost in that shot, weren't you? Gupta, how much is Arse Wrecker? Vegans can fuck off. No, don't worry that. I said it for a laugh. I said it for a laugh, madam. I did. I don't make. I mean, any vegans in? Seems likely. I mean, statistically, there's there's a good few amount of people in it, and I said it for a laugh. Eat what you like. It's none of my business. Of course it isn't, and it's a perfectly noble stance to take. But here's the thing: the rest of us don't trust you. What did you? There's a backstory. What did you eat in a previous life that you've now got to atone for by eating nothing delicious for the rest of us? What did you do? There's a backstory. It's like people who don't drink. Always a backstory. Yeah, nobody says, I don't really drink. I don't really like the taste. Bollocks. You used to drink and then you burnt down your old primary school. Plus, all the vegans I know do tons of drugs. Yeah. Let's examine the ethics of that industry before we fret over the feelings of a fucking cheddar. Well, I'm tucking into this burger, but at least it wasn't snuck into the country up some twitching Hispanic bum. Vegan cheese can fuck off. Appalling, isn't it? Have you had vegan cheese? Try it. Oh, it's appalling. We put a man on the moon 50 years ago and we can't get vegan cheese right, for God's sake, man. I was introduced to vegan cheese by a German comedian called Henning Wehn. I don't know if that's a name that means anything. He's a good man. He's a buddy of mine. He's a vegan. I went round to dinner. He pulls out this cheese. He went, try this. It's made in Germany and amazing. Right? I don't think I'm over-egging this by suggesting I think this is the worst thing that the Germans have ever done. Yeah. Eat well. I'm not preaching. I'm trying to teach myself this. I'm trying to teach my daughter this, who's historically been a fussy fucker. Any parents of fussy eaters here? Yeah, well, you know this, right? Not to patronise anybody who doesn't have kids for whatever reason, but feeding a fussy child is a testament to your maturity and self-control, isn't it? Because the temptation to wedge food in its fussy little fucking face. My daughter will eat shit, some glow-in-the-dark cheese with Shrek on the side, no problem. Something healthy you've slaved over gets poked with a look that says, have you shat on that plate? And now you're coming out with phrases you never thought you would come. There are children starving in Africa! And you're thinking, where the fuck did that come from? I hated that when my parents said that to me, and of course gets the only possible response to that from a child, which is, send it to them then. Don't lose your temper. Don't lose your temper. My piece of advice, if you lose your temper, it's all over, right? You're never going to get a child to swallow anything if they're crying. I should know. I used to be a Catholic priest. I am good. I was very ill during lockdown. This is genuinely true, right? I lost half of my eyesight on the right-hand side because I'm illness. You lot needn't have shown up, to be honest with you. I've got a condition called homonymous hemianopia. I don't know if you've heard of this. Have you heard of it? Yeah, really? Wow, that's surprising. Pardon? You all right? What's going on? What website? What websites are you looking at? Halfblind.com on the... It's your turn to speak now. I'm quite intrigued to know what you're talking about. And I'm going to do it this way, wanker. Yeah, you take the piss out of my disability. Well done. Thank you very much. So where you're half blind? No, you're not. I'm taking a piss. I'm half blind in both eyes, right? That's what it is. And I went to an optician's. I said, is this going to get any worse? He said, it would look like it. This is the fucking butcher's. Come on. And I was in hospital, right? And I had to go. It was late at night. I needed to go to the toilet, and I was, as I say, half blind, and lights are pretty low. I was wearing a hospital gown. Your arse is hanging out for some fucking reason. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. And so I parted the arse cape, as I refer to it. Sat down. So far, so good. Weren't off for the fact that there was already a blind naked man sat there. I was too blind to see him. He was too fucking blind to stop me. Now. I don't know if you've ever sat naked on another naked man in a men's toilet. By accident rather than lifestyle choice, but what you might expect is the person you just sat on to go, get the fuck off! What happened was the most beautiful middle-class English thing I think I've ever heard in my life. He just went, oh, I'm sorry, who's that? Liverpool, it's amazing to meet you. I'm doing a tour show here on October the 28th, and it's my solo show. If you fancy coming to that, it'd be amazing to see you. If you want to find me, I'm markusbirdman.com online. So follow me on if you want to get my tour tickets, you can buy them here or you can buy them online. markusbirdman.com. I'll give you a little name thing, a little story to end on before. What's that? Well, right in the middle of that, yeah? What's that? 20 and 4. Weird names. She's, 4. I don't think you should be in here, to be honest with you. It's your birthday, is it? Yeah, why don't you shut the fuck up, mate? I'm sure they can speak for themselves. Is it your birthdays today? You two? Yeah. Happy birthday. You look surprised. What do you think I was going to say? Yeah, well, fuck you. It's that genuinely, it's actually my birthday today. So there you go. Oh, that's really hot. I mean, you kind of fucked that at the end by not knowing my name. Bless you. I've been Markus Birdman. I'll see you again. Cheers. Thanks a lot.